Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. 23-year-old found dead inside Clarendon home. A 23-year-old man was found dead at his home in Mount Providence, Clarendon on Monday morning. The deceased has been identified as Danny Pinnock, otherwise called Dillon. Pinnock was reportedly found by residents during a search. Reports are that Pinnock was last seen alive on Saturday, November 25th, around 9:30 a.m. when he visited the home of his cousin in Mount Providence. Concerned that he had not been seen in a while, residents decided to check on him on Monday and went to his house to investigate. On their arrival, they reportedly found his body in a state of decomposition and summoned the police. Police say Pinnock's partially decomposed body was lying face down inside the rear section of the house. He was clad in brown shorts, shirtless, and was barefooted. The scene was processed, and the body was escorted to the Maple Hospital before being removed to the morgue pending a post-mortem examination. Pedal cyclist killed in Hanover gun attack. A man riding a bicycle along the Barbary Hill Main Road in Lucy, Hanover, was shot and killed by a gunman on Monday evening. The deceased has been identified as 29-year-old Kemar Stevenson, otherwise called Ziggy, a laborer from Lincoln District in Monique St. Anne and Malcolm Heights in Hanover. Reports were that around 5:20 p.m., Stevenson was riding a bicycle along the roadway when he was pounced upon by several men armed with handguns. The men, police said, opened fire at him, hitting him in the upper body. The culprits then escaped on foot in the area. Residents rushed Stevenson to the Noel Holmes Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. The body was later removed to the morgue pending a post-mortem examination. No motive has yet been established for the attack, the police stated. Police want prosecution for truck drivers who overload transport uncovered aggregate. The St. Thomas Police Traffic Department has stepped up efforts to prosecute truck drivers who continue to overload their vehicles and fail to cover aggregate while transporting it out of the parish. This follows an increase in the number of crashes due to the spillage of aggregate along a section of the Southern Coastal Highway in the parish. On Monday morning, a female motorist, who is said to be pregnant, had to be rushed to hospital after her vehicle encountered spilled aggregate along a section of the highway near 14 miles. It is reported that about 10:30 a.m., the motorist was traveling westbound when the vehicle skid in the aggregate and slammed into a concrete barrier. The police are imploring motorists to exercise care, especially near corners along the highway. They are also calling for truckers to operate within the regulations governing weight limit, overloading, and the covering of aggregate or face prosecution. NWC addressing sewage overflow on Marcus Cary Drive. The National Water Commission (NWC) says it is working to fix a damaged pump on Water Lane in Kingston, which is causing an overflow of sewage and subsequent traffic pileup on Marcus Cary Drive. Acting Corporate Public Relations Manager at the NWC, Delona Williams, told reporters that debris from illegal dumping was washed down by recent rainfall and has clogged the pump, causing a reduction in the pumping of sewage. As we speak, our maintenance team is responding to do the correctional work on the pump so we can remedy the overflow, and will be looking at some long-term measures, because we are constantly facing the intrusion of garbage and filth, he further stated. He said the situation should be fixed within the next 12 to 24 hours. Williams, in the meantime, is urging citizens to desist from illegal dumping waste in manholes, which he said exacerbates the issue. The frequency is worrying. Even one is too much because it causes significant issues for us. With overflows, it also impacts traffic along the Marcus Garvey thoroughfare, and it also impacts our operations in that we're having to replace these pumps at almost an alarming rate, he further stated. As we speak, we now have to source pump values at over $20 million at an alarming rate to replace the ones that were damaged, and we're still having to repair damaged ones in order to always have backup still, he further stated. Mother of conjoined twins hoping for the best. Safe from the unusual morning sickness, early fatigue, and occasionally aches and pains, Aisha McMurray had a pretty normal pregnancy. She informed reporters that nothing prepared her for the unusual diagnosis she would receive 28 weeks later into her pregnancy. An ultrasound showed that the mother-to-be was expecting twins, but it was also revealed that her babies were joined at the stomach. McMurray was told that her twin girls, Azaria and Azori, shared liver and would need to undergo separation surgery. As would be the case with any mother, McMurray, 27, has been overwhelmed with emotions. According to news she received from doctors, the twins' condition is hereditary in Jamaica, and the latter alone have left her swimming in a sea of uncertainty. Reporters understand that over the past few decades, there have been approximately 2 cases of conjoined twins locally. None survived. Still a firm believer in God, the mother, who has 2 other kids, says she has faith all will be well. On the 7th of this month, my girls will be a month old, and they have so much to look forward to. The doctors tell me the good and the bad. They explain all the possible complications, but my girls are in God's hand, she said. I'm scared, but I believe in God, so I don't focus on what could go wrong. I just know they're going to be alright and they're going to be separated and be good. McMurray expressed that although the journey has the potential to become stressful, she has the love and support of family and friends to keep her going. She also revealed that when the story first hit the media, skeptics refused to believe it was real. Those comments, she said, left her heartbroken, but she explained that so far positive feedback and well-wishers have far exceeded the negative comments from naysayers. Since the story came out, although you have some people commented and they don't think the story is real or is some scamming thing and it's not Jamaica it is happening, I don't really pay much attention because I know God has my back, she said. More people are showing support than people who don't believe or have some negative things to say. I have a good support system, baby father, family, and friends who are helping to keep me going through this. My girls will be fine. McMurray also says the decision on whether the twins will undergo the complicated surgery in Jamaica or overseas has not yet been decided. Still, in a bid to proactive, she has set up a GoFundMe to raise money to assist with medical expenses. As of now, they have raised US $2,287 out of the goal of US $50,000. Persons who wish to assist Azar and Azori Elson will contribute at https://19221951. Young Jamaica rejects PNP's attempt to claim credit for proposed duty-free threshold increase. Judith Jarrett, Deputy General Secretary of Young Jamaica, the youth arm of the Jamaica Labour Party JLP, has firmly rejected any attempts by the opposition's People's National Party PNP to take credit for the proposed increase in the duty-free threshold for personal import scheduled for next April. During the recent annual JLP conference, Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark announced that the allowance would rise from US $50 to US $100, and the threshold for Jamaicans returned with goods purchased abroad would increase to $1,000 from the $500. In a subsequent statement, the PNP hailed the move as progressive, but argued that its president, Mark Golding, had made the recommendation in the 2022 budget debates. In response to the PNP claiming credit for the move, Jarrett emphasized that the finance minister's decision is a direct result of the JLP's effective fiscal policy. We firmly reject any attempts by the PNP to claim credit for this adjustment in the taxable custom duty, as the finance minister had already indicated that the government's commitment to adjusting the rates. The benefits going to the Jamaican people is as a result of the JLP's strategic planning and effective policies as the driving force behind Jamaica's success, Jarrett said in a statement to the media. He highlighted Clark's announcement as a sign of the government's commitment to creating a business-friendly environment, attracting investments, and enhancing Jamaica's global competitiveness. He expressed that the conference was used to showcase the government's notable achievements and outline a vision for Jamaica's prosperous future. The conference resonated with a message of hope, emphasizing the government's robust macroeconomic performance exemplified by a record low unemployment rate of 4.5%. This achievement underscores the JLP's dedication to creating jobs and fostering economic stability for the Jamaican people, Jarrett further stated. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the